What's up, ninjas? Arrangement is one of the hardest things. And I feel like we suck at it sometimes because we just lack the confidence to do what we feel in our heart is the right thing to do. But the good news is I'm also insecure about arrangement and I suck at it. So I will remove the glasses and humble myself because in today's video, we're going to be talking about a technique Chris Lake does a lot in his arrangements that just elevates his productions to a new level. And once I saw him do it, I never went back to the other arrangements. I always follow what he does. And he has done this in most of his tracks, not to the T, because it all depends on the vibe and the context. We're producers, not machines. Okay? Fuck AI. And from there, it's up to you to kind of go, okay, I can do this. And you can do it in your own way. Just remember to hear your song, have the confidence, grab your balls, and, you know, be like, this is what I feel should happen, and this is what feels right. Okay, so Chris Lake will usually have the first drop. We're not going to talk about the intro. We're not going to talk about the break. They all change depending on what he's doing and what track it is. First drop of Chris Lake's will usually last 8 bars, okay? And we're going to color this red just so that we know where we're at, okay? It will last 8 bars. Main idea is presented. In Begging, he brings in the vocal. In other songs, he might come in with sense, like More Baby, get the hook, you know? So I'm going to show you guys how I took what he did. And again, this comes from him. I decided to drop with Main Idea.
Bass.
Some of this TikTok, cocaine, Sarah House shit. So that will last about 8 bars. Again, Chris Lake will do that. And then we get the B part of a drop. B part of a drop is where you build or support the main idea. You bring in the ride, you bring in shakers, you bring in a lot of stuff. But it's a B part to the drop, which just means that you spice it up more.
I just want to see the lights.
8 bars.
I just want to be at the disco.
Okay, now if you hear a Chris Lake song, these drops, like the A and the B part, can last anywhere from 8 to 16. There will always be divisible by 4. But this is what Chris Lake does in almost every single track, and this is the magic part, and this is that mid-break. Now, a lot of people will say, okay, how long should that last? And I'm like, it depends, and that's music, guys. You know, music, you shouldn't treat it as, okay, I need this, 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 this. If you do that a lot, I feel like your music's just boring as shit, very formulaic. You should be able to feel the vibe. Music is a very magical thing. And as you're working on a song, you will feel certain things where you want to take the song. And those things you feel will be different for each individual because we have all listened to stuff, different stuff since we were born. You know, my parents listened to a lot of Dr. Dre. You know, it's nothing but a G thing, you know. And maybe your parents listen to classical Beethoven, you know. Maybe like some Cisco, the Thong song, whatever it is. These predispositions when it comes to our taste in music because of what we've been pretty much exposed to, going from, you know, since your balls were in you till they dropped and shit, right? So I can give you this answer. It could be 8, it could be 16, it could be 32. Just feel it out. You'll know because the track will ask it, and you have to have the confidence. However, for Summertime Blues or More Baby, you can check it. It's either going to be 16 to 32 bars. Now, there's in between. You can do this. You can leave the bass going. Like in More Baby, he leaves the bass going.
I just want to
Now
see
you
the
start
bass.
using your vocal more,
I just want to see the lights.
presenting ideas, you know, like, yeah.
I just want to be at the disco.
But here's the cool part about this mid-break, right? If the DJ doesn't like your song or he plays it and it just falls flat, it also allows him to mix another song in for 16 bars. So it allows him to come in with this other song here to get the fuck out. So this is where this becomes very DJ friendly as well. Okay. So again, this is something that's coming to revelation. I've been starting to DJ more, and I'm looking for day events with the Cougars and shit over at Newport Beach. If you know, you know. But you get this, right? And there we go. The other thing though, and this is what Chris Lake does depending on the song in this mid break, is he will remove the bass and go completely AWOL. Like with his Anti-Up project in Chromatic, he does this. And he decides to come in with a goddamn Reese where it's like, here, let me see. I think I'm an A. So he does. Just that. And it's like a 180, right? And that 180 is so dope if you have the balls to pull it off because it's like whoa, what happened? And that whoa, the unpredictability of it is dope because it brings the listener back into the palm of your hand, right? And you get the Spotify play if he makes that hard shit. But you can see that that's dope. But he also fucking just sometimes goes kick and damn vocal. Now this takes confidence. I cannot do this. I'm like, fuck, put something.
I just want to see the lights.
But then if you hear the Chromatic song, he fucking comes in with this. Like, sound. And then he'll do some weird shit where like stuff automates. Like the sync. Let's automate the sync.
I just want to feel the bass.
Right? I decided to be generic as shit. So I pretty much added
I just want to
this
feel the
damn.
bass.
She wants to feel the bass. I'm like, baby, you want to feel? I'm married. Married. I got a tattoo. You want to feel the bass, baby? I got you. But I'm married again. A lot of guys say I'm like Andrew Tate wannabe now with my damn glasses. I'm like, it's far from that, bro. All of you guys wear glasses when you DJ. I'm just trying to be like you guys. You guys are my like my idols. You know, you guys are out doing it. I'm here stuck in the studio making sounds and teaching you guys what you need to know, right? I have a wife, 3 kids, fuckers. All right. Anyways, back to this, bro. I do that. You can choose to do whatever you want. This doesn't break anything, by the way, because guess what? The moment we drop over here, 8 bars start. And now this is the next magical part of the Chris Lake arrangement. And that is the C drop. And in the C drop, it's pink. That's what it is, but it's different from everything else. In begging, Chris Lake comes in with synths. All of this was just vocal, but then over here, synths come in, right? And more baby, he does something else. In Chromatic, he does something else, right? So here's the part. C part, if you want to do it, you can do it. And usually it's good because we've never heard this part before, and we can choose not to hear it ever again as well. You can choose to use the C part and say, fuck it, this is the only part in the song that we're going to hear it. Okay? Something different happens. You get that? We've never heard that. And then guess what? We go back to the B drop, which is this
I just
one.
want to see the lights.
And I can copy paste this over. That's the funny part. Boom. Right.
I just want to be at the disco.
But not necessarily, because it looks like I fucked up. Don't tell the label, dog. Okay, so that's the magical thing about Chris Lake arrangements. He does that. And sometimes with this section here, like in Summertime Blues, he goes all gospel on us. And he never does it ever again. In review, A part, 8 to 16. B part. A part, you drop with vocal. B part, vocal continues. We go into that mid break. That's the magical part. C drop, no vocal. We do something different. If you go synth, and you do this mid break and you want to bring the vocal in there, then do it. You can introduce the vocal there. There is no right or wrong with music. There is only techniques, ideas, the vibe. And if you decide to go, you know what, Sen, fuck Chris Lake, I'm going to do a 32 bar or a 14 bar build up. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, well, if it works and people dance, then there we go, man. That's how it is. These videos are all cool. We study the greats, the people we idolize, but always remember to make it your own. And with that being said, let's all get the confidence to put the glasses on. It's because we wear glasses and are confident in our productions. Doesn't mean we're fucking Andrew Tate, YouTube and Instagram comments. It's much more than the glasses and much more. It means more than that, fucker, dog. It means that the sun is in our eyes. There's fucking lights in my eye. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a good time. Y'all know me. I know you. Solidify the connection. Subscribe. Support the channel. Sound Design. Evil Sounds. Biscuits recently joined. He has like 3-4 songs coming out with Evil Sounds work in it. Vocals, synths. Man said, God praise Evil Sounds. Because once they discover it, they're just jamming out songs. Martin Icken became part of the Evil Fam. Matroda's been part. They got a collab together. God praise Evil Sounds. I don't know what else to say, fam. I don't know what else to say. I try my best for you guys, and I hope that you guys see that. And I hope that it shows in your music when you use the collection. Other than that, you guys take care. You guys have a great rest of your day. And if I don't see you ever again, of your life.